schön, Sie wiederzusehen, Mr. Bingham.
Okay.
Background still going, still rolling.
Jason had written Thank You for Smoking, and he had directed Juno. And I could tell that there were all these sort of creative juices waiting to get out. With Up in the Air, you really created this amazing, complicated story.
Mich zu kennen heißt mit mir zu fliegen. Hier lebe ich.
The book spoke to me on multiple levels. You know, on one hand, you have a guy who is obsessed with flying and collecting miles, which is very dear to my heart.
Die Meilen sind das Ziel.
On the other hand, it's also a story about a guy who is not connected to the people around him and kind of applauds that idea.
Das ist das Boot. Das sind Sie. Möchten Sie ins Boot?
Ja, allein.
And is forced to reconcile with the fact that he needs to make connections in his life. We see that through George Clooney's character, Ryan Bingham.
Verkaufen Sie mir das Heiraten.
Okay, was ist mit der Liebe?
There really isn't anyone better than George Clooney. I wrote it with him in mind. I wrote it for his voice. I wrote it for his attitude. George and I have a very similar comedic sensibility. You shouldn't try to make something funny. As long as you come at it straight, it will be funny.
Asiaten. Sie packen wenig ein, reisen effizient und haben eine Vorliebe für Slipper.
Das ist rassistisch.
Da bin ich wie meine Mutter. Ich denke in Schubladen. Das geht schneller.
Ryan Bingham is a very tricky role.
Nein, mach dir keine Sorgen, er ist alt.
And George came at it perfectly.
Wenn du einsam bist, ruf an.
Ich bin einsam.
The most memorable thing about a Jason Reitman film is the characters. The heroines are going to be quicker, savvier, more eccentric.
Ich sollte mittlerweile einen Grand Cherokee fahren.
Ja, das Leben kann einen schon mal unterwältigen.
And this film has social relevance. No, it's just humor, but poignancy.
On set, Jason is sensitive to the people around him. He's so friendly, and we do joke. There's just a total trust.
I just happen to find life funny. Everywhere I look, I see comedy. Often where it's inappropriate.
Kennen Sie den Moment, wenn Sie einem anderen Menschen in die Augen sehen und spüren, dass er direkt in Ihre Seele schaut und die ganze Welt steht still?
Ja.
Gut, ich nicht.
For me, that's the best way to talk about things. If we can open up and laugh about things, we can have an honest conversation. Up in the Air confirmed ideas that I felt burning inside, that it's imperative to find connections in life. And that is right at the soul of what this film is about.
Want you to try to help yourself.